Ivan Trujillo, and I'm going to show you how to visualize a database using Python in Google Collab and with libraries Pandas, Plotly, Seabornn, and Altair. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about Google Collab. Google Collab is a tool in which you can access just with a URL. You go to collab.research.google and you can create a new notebook to start programming with Python language as soon as possible. Okay, you don't need to download anything, you just go straight to the URL, create your notebook, and you got it. Okay, here you can add code or text. Okay, so well, first of all, we have to get the libraries where we will be using. Then we will upload the database from a URL. Okay, so we get a variable, we assign the URL, and we get the data. Okay, there is another URL with the column names. Okay, so we need another variable for that. We create it, and then we load the data as a CSV file, and here we got the shape just to see how many samples we got and how many variables. Okay, so we have 100 samples and 18 possible variables or columns. Okay, here we got the first 20 animals. We got them sorted by their name, and here we got binary variables. Okay, so we got 1 and zeros, meaning that for example, an antelope has hair, a base which is a fish doesn't have hair, and then there you go on. Okay, we got these variables, and we got some other variables that are integers, meaning a number that doesn't have a decimal part. Okay, so well, here we got our database. Here is another command in which we can choose 20 samples. Okay, they will be random samples. We got them. They are not sorted by any variable. They are just there in a random way. Okay. Here we're using another library. Before we have been using pandas. Okay, these are pandas commands. Now we're using Altair chart to create a chart from the herd value. Okay, herd column. So we got the ones which are true and the zeros which are false. Okay, from the 100 animals we have 42 of them that have hair, and well, 58 that doesn't. Okay, we can do the same with another command, which is a function called histogram. Okay, from histogram, hist. And there we got it. Okay, it's the same but with a different command and different visualization. So we can see that most animal lay eggs. So with the medium, which is the value that's in the middle of the database, um, with this value we can see which is the most common value. Okay, for example, most animals lay eggs, most of them doesn't have hair. Let's see another one. Milk, for example. We can see that. Sorry, what's this variable? So milk. We can see that most animal doesn't have milk. Okay, they don't produce milk. So with the mean, we have the value. How many of them have eggs? Okay, lay eggs. We have 59 animals that lay eggs, and we can have, for example, how many of them have milk. We can see that 40 animals of the 100 produce milk. Here we can group them by legs, for example. And there is an interesting value in here. We have 5 legs and an animal that lay eggs and have 5 legs. Okay, so here we assign the value that we're searching for, and we can see that it is a starfish. Okay, it has 5 legs and lay eggs. So here we got two variables, okay, depending one on each other. Here we declare the first one, and here we apply it. and we can apply in this way a chain of boolean variables or variables. Okay, so okay, here we print it and we got it. Starfish have eggs, 5 legs. Okay, the other database is from temperature in the global temperature average by country. Okay, so first of all we have to link our Google Drive to the Collab notebook. Okay, here we apply these commands. Here you have to change it to your root, and here we got the list of databases. We import our libraries, and here we got a total of 577,000 um, values. Okay, samples. Here we got the variables we have and what kind of variables they are. So we got the date, that is an object. We got, actually we can change this to a date value. We will not do that in this class, but it is possible. We got a float, which are values that have decimal values, and country, which is an object or a string. Here we got the countries, and we determine all the countries that we got. And here we sort it. We convert the variable year, which was an object as you saw, and we get it to daytime. Okay, and here we got it by year, and it is a daytime now. Okay, if you put again the info of the variables on here, you can see that okay, you can see that now it is a daytime value. Okay, I will leave the video in here because I don't want it to be that long. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day or night. Bye bye.